Happy Hump Day Hypnosis. Let's get unhypnotized. And what does that really even mean? That's the conference theme this year, so I'd like to explore that today and to show you what it means through hypnosis. So today I want to guide you on a journey to visit your soul. And to visit your soul, we'll have to do an emotional detox to clear away all the negative emotions that suppress your soul connection. Hi, I'm Jeff Broomfield, creator of the Outside In Theory and the Outside In to Inside Out Spiritual Awakening Framework. And since we don't have a whole lot of time here today, what I'd like to do is make my pre-talk part of the induction. And so I want to get started right away. So get yourself into a comfortable position. If you're sitting down, make sure that you're safe so that you're not going to fall to your chair. Or lay down and make sure your arms and legs are uncrossed. And then go ahead and begin by taking a deep breath in through your nose and holding it. And when you let go of all the stress and tension that's in your neck, your shoulders, and your jaw. Just let it all go now. Like a balloon deflating, letting it all go now. Yeah, just like that. And take another deep breath in through your nose. And hold it. And this time, let go of all the stress and the anxiety that you've been hanging on to for the past week. Just let it all go now. Let it all go like a candle melting, letting it all go. Just like that. You're doing a great job. I'll take another deep breath in through your nose. And hold it. And this time, when you let go, feel yourself drifting and floating and drifting into your hypnotic trance, letting it go as you drift and float away. Drifting and floating and drifting, going deeper and deeper and deeper. Down, down, down. Into your hypnotic trance, into your deep, deep, deep hypnotic trance. Lower and deeper and deeper and lower. Now this year's conference theme is based off of the Outside In Theory, which says that we've all been hypnotized, conditioned to believe that we're not good enough, so that we accept outside authority. We suppress our intuition, our imagination, and our inner guidance so that we can fit into society, to be accepted. And as you go deeper and deeper and deeper into your hypnotic trance. So what we do is we suppress our soul, which is meant to guide us from the inside out. But we've been tricked into accepting outside authority instead and seek what we need from the outside in. So we seek love, trust, happiness, worthiness, knowledge, and even God on the outside, doomed to never find what we're looking for because we're looking in all the wrong places. And so today, we're going to remove everything that's blocking you from accessing your soul connection so that you can realign with your soul. And you can find self-love on the inside, because all love is self-love. And what you're about to find is that you are a being of love and light. And love isn't something that you do. No. Love is who you are on the inside. And so just allow yourself to go even deeper and deeper and deeper, drifting and floating and drifting, resting and rocking, relaxing and rejuvenating, repairing, restoring, and revitalizing every cell, every molecule, every atom of your being. You're going deeper and deeper and deeper into a magical, mystical land. Into a magical, mystical land. A magical, mystical place where perfect, positive changes can be made within your imagination. Just allow yourself to enter into the imagination, the imaginary world, the seed of creation. As you're drifting and floating and dreaming and dropping down, 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 even deeper and deeper and deeper, going down, 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 to a magical, mystical place. A mystical, magical place where perfect, positive changes can be made. Where anything and everything is possible. Down into the subconscious, into the realm of the subconscious. Now what I'd like the subconscious to do, the powerful, powerful subconscious mind, I'm asking the powerful, powerful subconscious to release all the negative emotions that this person has been hanging on to for the last week, the last month, the past year, even the past 10 years, even the stuff they've been hanging on to since they were a young child, and even stuff that they developed in the womb. I want you to help them to release all that stuff. And even stuff that comes from a past life or passed down genetically. And just let them come up. Let them come up in the body. And they'll come up through the body, rise up through the body, pass up through the stomach, up through the chest, up through the neck, up through the head, and then exit of the top of your head. And just imagine that there is a universal vacuum placed at the top of your head. The universe has placed a vacuum there, and it's sucking away all the negative energy. If you feel the urge to yawn, sometimes people like to yawn and release orbs of energy through their mouth instead of just releasing it through their head. Either way is fine. Both are very, very powerful. So just allow it to happen the way that it happens and release those emotions and let them come up and exit. We don't have to know what emotions that you're releasing. You don't have to feel them. You don't have to experience them. You can batch release a whole bunch of emotions. Just release them and allow them to leave. That's the beauty of content-free hypnosis, is that you don't have to know anything. The subconscious knows what it needs to release, and it will release them, and it will retain the learnings too. Because that's very important. It will retain all the learnings. Because these are important lessons that you were meant to learn, and you couldn't get the lessons from them until you released the emotions first. And the learnings might come to you instantly. You might know exactly what the lesson was right away, or it could be stuff that just enters your neurology, and then you won't know until later on that it's even happened. One day, that knowledge will come to the top, and you'll wonder, where did that come from? Yeah, it's the learnings from this. So just let it all go. Release it. Let it all go. Letting go. You don't need it anymore. It was there at a time when you needed protection, and now you don't need that protection anymore. In fact, it's harmful now. So now is a good time to let it go. And the subconscious knows what to do. Just allow the subconscious, just imagine and pretend that the subconscious is letting all this go. And through the act of allowing and pretending, well, isn't that what hypnosis is? Just allow it to happen. Just pretend and imagine. And allow all that negativity to rise up in your body and exit through the top of your head. Just letting it all go. That universal vacuum sucking it all away, transmuting all that negative energy. Releasing it so that it never affects you ever again. Letting it all go. Yep, letting it all go. Just let it go. It's not needed anymore. Letting it all go. Just letting it go. Yeah, you got this. You're doing great. Yeah. Now release as much as you can. If you can't release everything before we move on, just go ahead and start at the beginning again and do this over again. And that'll develop the amount of time that you get with this emotional detox. In a live session, we could just keep going, but we've only got a short period of time here, so we're going to make this a shortened version. So just go ahead and release whatever you can. Yeah, you got this. All right, with all that cleared out of the way, we're going to move on to the next phase here. That is the journey into your light. I'd like you to take the journey into your light now. I'd like your powerful, powerful subconscious to take you into your light. To take you into your light and allow you to stand in the full power of your light. The powerful subconscious knows exactly what I'm talking about. The soul. This is the soul. The light is the light of your soul. You see, we're all beings of love and light. Our core is a soul. We don't have a soul. We are a soul who manifested this body into this reality. So we all have a soul, and I want the subconscious to take this person into their soul and let them stand fully in their light, fully into that light of love. And what I'd like you to do now is to recall a memory. Recall a memory of a time when you felt unconditional love. You felt unconditional love for another being, and you felt unconditional love coming back. It could be the first time you fell in love. It could be a time when you picked up a kitten or a puppy or a baby. Whatever that is to you, whatever time that you felt full, unconditional love, a time when you felt fully and unconditionally loved, and you fully and unconditionally loved someone else in that moment. Just return to that moment and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel the feelings of that love consuming every molecule of your body, every cell, every fiber of your being. Just allow yourself to feel that. And notice how it feels. Notice how that feels. Notice what it looks like. And this feeling of love that you're feeling now, tell me, where has it been your whole life? I've done this with enough people that I know that the answers are pretty well the same for most people. It's always been inside. What did you have to do to feel this love. You didn't have to do anything. All you had to do was allow it. All you had to do was remember that it was there. You see, we were tricked into believing that we needed to get love from outside of us. Meanwhile, it's been inside of us the whole time. The happiness too. Happiness is an inside job. So is love. And when we decide that we are lovable, that we are good enough, because that's all we need, is our own permission to be good enough, to be worthy. And the only thing blocking that way to knowing that we're good enough is those negative beliefs that we hung on to. And once we release them, we clear the path to find our love, just like you found today. And this has been in you the whole time, your whole life. But it's well worth it, no matter what age you are, to turn yourself back inside out and start living from the inside and projecting that to the outside world. The outside in is the programming that had you believe that you needed your love from outside, that had you looking outside of yourself. But just in this short time frame, you found that love that you've been looking for your entire life. But now you know. Now you know that everything that you've ever wanted is on the inside. And switching to this dynamic from the inside out, living from the inside out, is going to change the way you live your life. It's going to change the way that you work with clients. Because that not enough, the 5 core issues are all covered by not enough. People need to realign with their soul. They need to remember who they are. You know, so many of us get on this self-development journey. We call it a journey as if we're going somewhere, as if it's out on the outside, and we look for ourselves on the outside. We look for gurus and everybody else to tell us. But really, like you just found out, everything you need is inside. And now that you're in alignment with your soul, I'd like to ask a question of your soul. And the first thing that comes to mind is always the answer. And as simple as it sounds, just accept whatever comes to mind. The soul knows everything there is to know about you and your life. And so it knows your mission and your purpose. And so I'd like to ask your soul, what is your purpose here? What is this person's purpose? Why are they here? And what is their mission? What is their mission in life? What are they here to accomplish? All right. So now I'd like you to just integrate everything that you've learned here today. In a moment, I'm going to count to 5 and bring you back into the room. And when you awaken, you will feel truly amazing. You've just reconnected to your soul. You've found yourself. And I want you to integrate your full being as you awaken. And come up with now, as we start, with 1. You start breathing a little bit heavier now, as the blood starts pumping through your veins, because you're awakening now. 2. Becoming aware of the sounds in the room, the sounds around you, your environment. 3. You're coming up nicely, very nicely, you're coming up. 4. You're coming back to your full awareness, knowing who you are. And 5, fully awake. You are now awakened to your true, authentic self. And so that's what I wanted to show you here, folks. Everything you want is inside. Most of the people in the world have been hypnotized, tricked into believing that everything that they need is on the outside. And so everybody's looking to get their needs filled from outside, and it's impossible to fill your needs from outside. So this was just a glimpse at what's possible. And I'm looking forward to getting your feedback on this, because normally I do this in a much longer session. And so I'm really interested in finding out how you did with it in such a short period of time. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and happy Hump Day Hypnosis, and we'll see you at the conference. Take care and have a good one.